Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday. This is my update video, if you want to call it that. I'm Denise, I'm Deer Designs. Hello if you are new, and welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. My subscriber numbers has jumped in the last couple of weeks, so thank you to all that want to come and join me, and thank you to all of you that have a laugh while you do. There's been some lovely comments to say that I make you laugh and giggle and things. So yeah, that is what I plan to do. So yeah, let's get started. No finished objects this week, just because there isn't. I've been working a lot on my jumper, and I did cast on something new. So my work's in progress. At the moment, I'm sorry if the light is going a bit mental because I'm bending down. Oops. I have still got, obviously, the front to my jumper. Sorry, the back. This is the back. And I have done up to the neck shaping on the back. The front. Oh, God. So, yeah, I've just got to do a little bit of neck shaping. What you do is you you finish 2 rows before the neck shaping for the back, so it's very nearly the same length. Oh, I'm just hitting the ceiling. So it's very nearly the same length, and I did find a new weaving in your ends as you go video. It was on Knit Picks, and I'm sure I see it somewhere else. I think it was just on YouTube, to be honest. You know when you go to your homepage and you get recommended videos? I'm sure it was just on there. Then I see the one on Knit Picks as well. But let me show you. This is weaving in the ends as you go. Obviously this is the wrong side, and you can see they're there. On the right side you can't see nothing. So I really like this, because at the beginning I was just tying the ends, as you can see there, and I hate weaving in ends. So that's how I've done it for the last couple of times. I think the last 4 times I did it. So they were showing you to either whatever leave it like that and cut it, or to weave it back just the once, just to weave it back a couple of stitches as well. That is probably what I'm going to do, because the stitches are so big. If it was like my socks or a baby cardigan or something like that, it probably wouldn't make much difference if I weaved back. But what you do as you're knitting, you bring the towel ends over, knit your stitch, bring it back over, knit your stitch. So you bring it up, you bring it down, you bring it up. So say, it's really awkward, but say this is obviously your working strand. You have your other needle obviously in this hand, and as you put your stitch in, you bring those towel ends over. I'm doing this really badly, but go, if you're interested, go and just type in YouTube weaving in ends as you go. Obviously with crochet it's a little bit easier because you can crochet over the towels, but with knitting, and I've been knitting since I was 19 and I didn't know this, so but it's not bulky, it's really soft. I'm at the wrong end. Yeah, it's not bulky at all. It might look a little bit bulky, but it's not. I promise you, it really isn't. And you can't even see that there's any difference in the stitches. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm really enjoying the colours as well, actually. They're probably not the colours that I would probably go for in a shop. I like pink. I do wear a lot of black as well in the winter. But I thought this would be really nice with jeans. I've got grey leggings, I've got grey like trousers. So yeah, I thought this would go really nice with that. Really enjoying making that actually. I was even debating on making it in another colour, but we'll see how we go. The next thing I cast on is, in my last video I showed you the wool from B&M, which is this. Ooh, which is this. It's, the light is shining it. It's £2.99 a ball, which is quite expensive. I did buy this with Christmas money at the beginning of the year. I'm sure it was. Sure. I think I've had this wool for quite a while. And then with my birthday money, I got another 2. So I thought I would make myself something. The only thing is, this yarn stinks. This one's not so bad. There is 2 that's really bad. This one. So anyway, I'll show you what I'm making. And no surprise, I'm making a virus shawl. I just was looking at every other shawl, and I thought, yeah, I probably would wear them, but I just wanted something easy and something that I've done before. I have a virus shawl which is in pinks and blues, which is very summery, and I thought I'd make a wintry one. The colours are coming up beautiful on the camera actually. I don't know how much that is showing because of the light obviously, but it's absolutely lovely to work with. It's so soft. It's a little bit thick. I'm using a 6mm hook. Oh, I've got it stuck. Using a 6mm hook. I could have probably gone up a size, but I think this will stretch out quite a lot. If you see, I think it will stretch out quite a lot once it's blocked. So and this is just the first ball still, and I'm really pleased with how much it's actually working up and how big. The other one I did was in the Poundland yarn, and I think that's a lot, well, it's obviously a lot thinner. This is like a chunky, but it's thinner than DK, so I'm really pleased with this. Thinking this will go with obviously my black leggings. I have a black shirt that I wear. It's like a see-through shirt thing. And that would go over that. It'd go over this black top. So I just thought this would go with everything. And in the winter, it'd be perfect. I'm just hoping that once it's washed and blocked, that smell will go, because it isn't very nice. But the colours, it looks like a butterfly, like that. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. My socks, I haven't made any progress on that at all. If you can hear screaming, I do apologise. It's the brat downstairs. I love children, don't get me wrong, I really do. But this little child, all it does all day is scream. Me and Ian was in Tesco the other day, which Tesco is just over the road to us. We was in Tesco, and we could hear screaming, and I said to Ian, oh, I've forgotten to get peppers. So I walked back up to the other end of the shop. It was him screaming. Walked down back to Ian. I went, that's downstairs screaming. And he went, it's downstairs? I went, no, it's our downstairs, not it's literally downstairs. Yeah, he was screaming Tesco's out, literally. Top of his voice, screaming, constantly screaming. Yeah, so, and yeah, it just drives me mad. And it even got to the stage, I think it was either beginning of the year or end of last year, that then, because they're 2 floors below us, their next door neighbour actually had words with them to say, can you stop your child screaming, and either kicking the ball or throwing the ball up at the wall. It's driving me insane. So it's not just me, not just me. I don't know how downstairs feels about it, but he makes enough noise as it is anyway. Bashing and crashing the front doors, and I'm sure he beats his flat up. He's there on his own, but enough of my dramas. I Okay, what I am going to make. I bought this last week. I don't think I showed you just because it was over there. This is the Robin double knit. It's so soft. I think they must have changed the way they make it or what, but because the white that I had before was so rough. This is super soft. It's in the shade 281. And I am going to make, I've made plenty of these before. I made my nephew one, my best friend's boy. He calls me auntie, he's my nephew. So, and I made him the biggest size that was there. And his mum was like, can't you make bigger? And I was like, I don't know how to adapt the pattern. This was quite a few years ago. But I'm going to make this. I think it's lovely. I've made it many times. I've also made this jumper as well. I don't think I've made the other two, but yes, this is what I'm going to make, and I'm going to do it in this colour. So I thought it'd be quite nice because I don't want it too dark. Where he's only going to be tiny, I don't want it too dark, but I will probably make this for next year's size. So that's that. That's the next thing I'm going to make. Then the next thing is I'm going to have to show you on the iPad just because it's on the internet and I haven't printed out the full page. But this is next year. Well, I'm going to say this is my next thing. It's not. I think I'm going to start this in the new year just because, excuse me, I do apologise. I've got my temperature blanket on the go, and I don't think that I could have two on the go at the same time. It's not a temperature blanket, but it's a corner to corner blanket, and it's done in sections, so don't panic. And it's that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's the Big Bang Theory C2C blanket. Me and my other half love Big Bang. My mum and dad loves Big Bang. My friend loves I think everyone loves. Who doesn't love Big Bang Theory? It's like the new Friends. And if anyone hasn't watched Friends, then where have you been? If you haven't seen Big Bang Theory, where have you been? I absolutely love it. So, can you hear that? Can you hear that? Oh, anyway, I have printed all of the designs. So I'll just quickly flick through a couple because there is more than what shows in that blanket. But my new printer came in useful. So yeah, this is like a microscope. This is a harp, just because Amy which is Sheldon's girlfriend, played the harp. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you these because they might all fall on the floor. This is an Xbox controller, and all the white is in black in the pattern. I told you they were all going to fall on the floor. Nessa. And I think you just choose the right amount to what's in the blanket, but then I'm thinking, depending on how quick it takes me, I might make one with the other ones in it. Batman and a skull, whatever that is. Yeah, don't actually say, but they are supposed to be Howard's belt buckles. Stay. Then you've got Green Lantern, maybe. I do watch this program. Then you've got the couch with Sheldon's cushion. That one's going to be a big one. You've got an atom. I don't know how well you're going to see that. An atom. A putty cat. I don't know who had a cat. Who had a cat? No. And then you've got Raj's dog. And then you've got a telescope. And a kettle. I don't really know what the kettle is for, but I suppose you always see them making tea. Cake, because, or should I say a cheesecake, because Penny worked at the cheesecake factory and she liked wine. This is a Converse. Now all the different stitches inside are different colours, but this is all done in white, so it looks a bit, but it is in black and white. Leonard's glasses. Then this is Comic Con. My sister is actually at Comic Con today. She is, she's got a stall and she's selling bits at Comic Con. So good luck, Casey, Chloe, and Mike. Flash. Fun with flags. And then this is the top banner, The Big Bang Theory. If you can see that. Knock, 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 Penny. Sheldon knocks on the door 3 times. I probably won't do that one, to be honest, just because it looks a bit long. I don't know what that one is. A Rubik's Cube, maybe. Could be a Rubik's Cube. Baby bottle. Howard and Bernadette had a baby. I don't know what that is. No. Then you've got a milkshake or coffee. Could be coffee. Cocktail. Bazinga. Love that. Absolutely love that. Holy crap on a cracker. I think Penny said that. I can't remember. And then you've got, if you do watch Big Bang, sorry if this is boring you, but if you do watch Big Bang, they have rock, paper, scissors, Spock. I can't remember. But yeah, so rock, paper, scissors, croc. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the crocodile is. Rock, paper, scissors, croc, croc. I don't know. And then you've got the broken lift shaft. You've got Bazinga again. And then you've got rock, paper, scissors in a different way. And then you've got Genius. I could hardly see that. So yeah, that's all the pages. Obviously they're not all in the blanket that I just showed, but I will probably pick out one for each person and see how it goes, really. I've never done C2C before, never ever ever, so I've sort of jumped in head first and I'm probably going to drown. But I've never done it before, so it's going to be my New Year project, I think. I'm not going to do a temperature blanket. I think with the leftover wool that I've got from this year's temperature blanket, which I've got quite a bit, because obviously we're not really in the yellows and the reds anymore, so yellow, orange and reds. I'm going to incorporate those into that. Then, if you see on my Facebook or my Instagram, last week before, I showed you a stamp that I bought. Well, that stamp is rubbish. I've sent it back once. They've sent it back to me and I still can't get the H to work. It's really not good. So I was sat there and I stamped it and Ian went, why don't you just print your own business cards? And I was like, I didn't even think of that. We didn't have a printer beforehand, but now we've got a printer. We've got 4 months free instant ink. what am I doing? Why ain't I printing these? So I did do 2 designs, and I did go with the left one just because, like a lot of people said, it explains exactly what I do because of the pictures, and it's not as busy. It's there as you need to see it. And then on the back I've got all my details. If you ever look for my Etsy shop and you can't find it, it's because there is no S on the end of design or designs. It is handmade by Deer Design. I couldn't get the S on the end. I can't remember why. I think there was too many. I can't remember. But it's handmade by Deer Design. Everything else is handmade by Deer Designs, and obviously my YouTube is just Deer Designs. There is my email on there as well. I haven't got any telephone numbers because I've got my Facebook, I've got my Instagram, I've got all the places that I am always on anyway. So just give me a message if there is anything that you see that you like on my Etsy, on my Facebook. Obviously, if you don't knit or crochet, I don't know whether people who don't knit and crochet watch this just because they're interested, or they are all fellow crocheters and knitters. So yeah, that is my business card. Really pleased, really happy. Then what I have been doing, and what I am going to do, is when someone buys a business card, not buys a business card. When someone buys a stitch marker or a progress keeper, however you want to say it, this is how it will come in a little organza bag. And I have put a little punch hole in the top, and I have just attached that to the punch hole. Or I can just drop it on the floor. Bear with me. Right, let's do this again. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, what am I like? So yeah, that is what it looks like. Yeah, so you can keep the card and keep the stitch marker in the little organza bag, or you can keep whatever in the little organza bag. So yeah, that is how I am going to send off my stitch markers. This is a new one. I don't think I've showed you this. This is a little spinning wheel. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a little spinning wheel for all those fibre people that like to spin. I don't like spinning. It's never interested me, to be honest. I am in the process of putting holes in all of the Scrabble pieces. No. Ian is in the process of putting holes in all the Scrabble pieces, just because I will probably draw through my finger. He did say that the other night. I said, oh, if you get it all ready, I can do it. And he said, are you all right doing these, or would you like me to do them? And I was like, well, it's up to you. And he went, to be honest, I would prefer to do them because you'll end up going through your finger. And I was like, okay, fine. So I'm just waiting for bigger jump rings and him to finish putting the holes in. So these are in my Etsy shop. I've also got other ones in my Etsy shop. I've got some pumpkins and some spider webs for Halloween. So if you're still interested in those for a late minute stitch marker Halloween style, then go check that out. They are in my Etsy shop. I'm trying to do more to bring my Etsy shop up. So if any of you have got any suggestions or any hints and tips, then please let me know. I am struggling a little bit with it. I haven't had any sales on my Etsy shop as of yet. I'm just going to be honest with you. Yeah, I haven't had any sales. I've got I've put a few of them on eBay as well, but there's no watchers. I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong, or I don't think they're priced too ridiculously. Yeah, so even if you can just go and have a look and tell me what you think, because yeah, I would like to start a little something with my back, and that the hairdressing is not as busy as I would like it. It's just that at the moment I'm just doing bits and bobs here and there just because my back won't let me stand for too long. So I'm thinking of other ways to just bring in a tiny little bit of income just so that I can buy more yarn. Yeah, so that is what it will be for. It's just to replenish what I've got. But anyway, any hints, tips, help, anything would be highly appreciated. I think that is it. These are all the markers that I've got to go on cards so far. Yeah, but I've also ordered some Christmas themed ones as well, so I'm going to do like a pack of 4 or a pack of 3 Christmas style ones. And I know the Halloween ones come like a bit late, but I have kept one of each for myself because I really like them. It was Halloween. If you're doing something yourself, you've got to keep something for yourself, haven't you? So yeah, I've kept a pumpkin one, which is actually on my sock. I haven't made any progress on that. I'm just thinking what else. Nothing really. What have I been up to this week? Not a lot really. Where have I been? What did I do the weekend? I went to my mum's on Saturday. We went over Romford. That was about it. I haven't really been up to anything. We had a lazy day Sunday. We haven't really done anything this week. I haven't really done. The only other thing that I have started is I have started vlogging for my other channel. I'm going to keep this as my crafting channel because I want to do Vlogmas. And because I want to do Vlogmas, I'm thinking of doing Vlogmas on that channel and doing just my crafting on this channel. A lot of people that I'm watching at the moment doing Vlogtober, they do Vlogtober, but they don't actually have videos in between their Vlogtobers. I want to still keep up with my Friday video because I know a few people just want to see the craft things. Some people do want to see what I get up to. Pretty boring, but so yeah, my other channel is linked down below. Go check that out. There hasn't been a video on it for quite a while. I am vlogging at the moment just to get used to it. Yeah, that is primarily why I'm doing it at the moment, just to get back into the swing of things, of vlogging while I'm out and about or what I'm doing and whatever. So that is what I want to do. I did try Everyday May, but then obviously if you are new to the channel you won't know, but I was attacked outside my house, and that was in Everyday May. I was doing that, and so that stopped, and I think that really put a stop to what I was doing on the other channel, just because this is my passion, and I love crochet, I love knitting, I love anything yarn. And I kept with that because it was in my home and I could just do it here. It was fine. With the other channel, it was more beauty related. It was I was vlogging on that channel as well, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to do that anymore on there. I decided that while I was on holiday, but I'm going to get back into it. Even if it's one video every couple of weeks, it might be one video every now and again. I have explained in my vlog that that channel will be probably anything that I want to film, it will go up. It won't just be a vlogging channel, it will probably be a little bit of beauty, a little bit of when I'm out and about, when it could be anything, absolutely anything. So I think it will just be a bit of my life, really. It's not that exciting, I promise you. But yeah, so some things that we do I will probably try and not be too silly or embarrassed. Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of vloggers lately, which they vlog every single day. I don't know how you do it, I really don't, but yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling. because that's what I do best. And yeah, also I just want to quickly show, for the sake of Katrina from Katrina Creations, yeah, the base thing. So yeah, I've been into bass ever since I met Ian, which was 16 years ago, or 16 and a half years ago. He's always been into it. If you watch back a few videos, you will notice a picture of a car here. And then if you watch my very first videos, I had a picture, I was the other way round, and I had a picture, which is still there, of Ian's car on a canvas print. That's Ian's car. I have now got a red Golf as well, which is the same, but it's 4-door. And Ian is hopefully in the process, in the next few months, going to put bass in my car again. But just a quick, Ian has actually won trophies for the audio in his car. I've won trophies for audio in my car as well. Yeah, so we are bass heads. We are in a team called Team Waffle. So if you ever see a car driving around with Team Waffle on it, then hands up, I'm in that team. I haven't actually put a sticker back on my car since I bought it, just because of the incident that happened, and obviously it was on my doorstep. I bought a new car for the reason that I didn't want that person to know that I was still there. Yeah, so there was a few things why I haven't really publicised why that I'm in that team anymore. But I love bass. I haven't got it at the minute and I'm really sad. But Ian's car is not off the road, but he is going to be working on it next weekend, so I will get my car back. He's using it for work at the moment. So yeah, I just love music. Yeah, we love it. So yeah, if you go on my, sorry about that was the phone. Yeah, if you go on my other channel, there is actually a video when I went to Essex Arena, and I did a little video there of everyone's cars. I can't remember if it was my car that was there, I think it was. Yeah, we go to Essex Arena. It's called Proper Droppers, and that is testing your frequency of your bass. So it's a bit mental. Music's got to be off by 10 o'clock because obviously residents and whatever, but they do bang a race in there and drifting and everything, so it's all noisy anyway, but all noise has to be stopped at a certain time. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, so it's really nice to actually hear someone say, oh, I love that too. So because I always thought I was a bit, sorry for scratching, I've always thought I was a bit odd because I liked knitting and crochet, and then I liked that as well, and then I like makeup. I like a bit of everything. I'm a bit of a toe dipper. I dip my toe into a bit of everything. But yeah, so that's that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. If not, press that subscribe button. Go and check out my other channel. A new video will be up soon. Yeah, that's about it. I'm probably going to finish that jumper today, just because I want, not finish the jumper, finish the front and start the sleeves. Probably won't start this until I have finished that, just because I feel like I just want to work on one thing at the minute. The socks have taken a back step. I do really enjoy making them. I just find they take quite a while, and I don't know whether that's because I'm still new to it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Go and join me on my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram and my Snapchat. Go and check me out. All the links are down below. Yeah, so bye for now.